Hi and welcome to another episode of Ask Vox Singing Academy. My name is Peter Vox and it is a pleasure to bring you this next segment. I have a question from Annie and it's a little bit of a trick question. We kind of did really cover this in last week's segment, but I will answer this again and maybe give a little bit of a different spin on it for you here, Annie. I understand you feel, Annie's question, I understand you feel your chest vibrate when you are singing low, but the sounds have to be placed in certain spots in your mouth as to not sound nasal or off, etc. Even with head voice, I'm not sure I'm placing it in the right spot. First and foremost, Annie, when you're singing, let me just elaborate here. Your voice always wants to just flow. So your larynx is placed here. Your sounds when you're singing or even when you're speaking just want to basically flow over your tongue and out of your mouth. Now sound is a mass. It starts avalanches. So you can place the sound wherever you like, but you basically want to feel that your sounds are following the same nearly flow or area or direction as when you are speaking. So really your singing voice is just an extension of your speaking speaking voice. That's really what your singing voice is. So I can place the sounds in certain places in my head, okay? So if I want to sound nasal, for instance, I can put the sounds in my nasal port. So I can go or if I want to sound chesty, for instance, I can anchor the sounds into my chest. So I'm going so I'm placing the sounds in different areas in my body there. I always try to recommend to all of my students to have a natural sound and just a natural flow that's extended from their speaking voice. We have a saying at Vox Singing Academy that we want to get the best out of your voice. So just let it basically flow. I always have a rule, from your larynx, let it flow over your tongue and just let it flow out of your mouth, generally aiming it to your lower front teeth, or if you're looking in the mirror, down to your stomach, chest, or down to your hips. That's a good gauge so that you're not going to sound nasally. So that's what I always try to work off. And again, when we're working up in head voice, if we're singing up, so if we're singing up, my sounds are just going back here, so that the sounds are actually resonating my head back. But when the sounds are flowing out, because I always remember the sounds are always made by your larynx, so they're always got to flow out and forward, because even that head voice sound, I can put it to my nose as well too, so I can place it in different places, but I like to try to have a nice natural sound that's an extension of my speaking voice. So I hope that helps you out, Annie. As I said, I have put a little bit of a different twist onto this question because we did cover different registers and where they've got to be placed last week. I hope that answers your question. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you everyone out there that watches this YouTube channel. It's a pleasure to bring it to you. Thank you very much and have fun singing. Bye for now.